Hi, everybody. Mrs. Peterson, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about making a snowman. And for those of you who are interested, also making a snowman that will be animated with at least 4 animations. So I'm going to get going with this pretty quickly. And the first thing that you have to open up is, I'm on Photopia, but this is all for Photoshop as well. Open up your color scheme. Now I already changed the name of mine and it is now called AP Snowman, but it really is the color scheme. All right, so make sure that you start with the color scheme. I'm going to duplicate my background, Command J or Control J, and then I'm going to give myself some clear layers. I'm going to give myself some clear layers here. There we go. I'm going to give myself a background color. I'm not going to choose white on this one, only because this is going to be a snowman. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and choose black. And I'm going to make a black, sorry, I don't know why that didn't do it. Oh, because I didn't push OK. There we go. So now I have a black background. And this is my snowman layer 1. All right, and for whatever reason in my computer, it is not letting me rename these, but make sure, if you can, that you rename each layer. There we go. That's a good place to be. So I'm going to go up here to 2 different ways of doing this. Now, I think that snowmen that are not perfect circles are kind of fun, but I'm going to show you a couple different ways. So I'm going to get the ellipse tool. And remember our palette here. This is our white, which is actually kind of a green, but you're going to need some colors to make you know, some background colors here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick also the green. And let me switch these. I want that white color here. Okay, the white color. And if you'll notice, when I switch these, now these colors are starting to show up here. So that's my white. This is my purple. This is my green. I'm going to go ahead and get the red. It's not the right red there, but I'm going to go ahead and get the red. So I'm clicking. I'm choosing a color. I'm pushing OK. And then that is adding to, see these first 4 colors? Those are my color palette. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 5 more so that anything here will be my color palette, right? So I think I'll get a few grays here. We'll do the dark gray. We'll do the next gray. We'll do the light gray. And where are we at here? Okay, I have 2 more choices to make. So I think I'll get another green, this dark green. Dark green. And I'm going to get a yellow. And now, look, I've got all those colors that I might use, and they're all from my color palette. I guess I could have done brown too, but I can come back to that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my black layer on. The only reason I made it black again was because I am making a snowman. So here are my 2 colors. Yes?
Thank you, but I'm not.
Okay. Here are my 2 colors. I'm going to go ahead and make one of those the white and make the other one a gray. So I'm going to pick that light gray. Right, so I have the light gray and the white. These are not really white, but they need to be kind of in this color scheme. Otherwise, they're not going to show up on our video. I'm going to do a to make a circle with a gradient tool instead of with the paint bucket. Okay, so here's my circle. I'm going to make a circle, or maybe kind of a flat circle. And instead of filling with the paint bucket, I'm filling with the gradient tool. But I want to pick this second one here, right? The first one has a filled in circle and an open circle. I want to pick the 2 circles. No, that's not true. I want to pick the 1 circle. Okay. And for the gradient, I'm going to pick not the linear, but I'm going to either pick the radial or the diamond. But I'm going to pick radial, and I'll show you why. Ready? Here I go. Radial is circle. Look what it does here. See how it kind of makes it dark in the middle and lighter on the outside? Or I could switch these, and I can makes a kind of circle here. So now this time it's going to be lighter on the inside and darker on the outside. And now I have kind of a snowball looking effect, kind of 3D, right? And I'm going to do that 2 more times. So I'm going to get my Command D for deselect. And I'm going to get my circle tool here. I'm going to make another circle. Command D. Oh, there it is. Okay. And there it is. He's a little on the side. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill him or her with a gradient tool. And I want to make sure it's radial. And here I go again, gradient. I'm going to keep those color schemes. And it's a radial gradient. Layer is not, oh, well, you guys, I'm on the wrong layer. I want to make this next layer the layer above it. And that way, if I'm going to animate it, I'll show you why. So here we go, one more time. There's the next layer up. And now my top layer will be here. I'm going to do it one more time. Make him a little bit taller. Squishy, tall. I didn't quite get it on top, but that's all right. I can move it. And I'm going to fill that with my gradient as well. So there are my 3 sections. They're not quite all lined up, and that's going to be easy to do. I'm going to go up here to the move tool on the very top, and then I'm going to, this is my layer 3, and I'm going to go ahead and move it to where I want it. Right, and then that middle layer, I want to go ahead and move that a little as well. Okay. Top layer, there we go. So he kind of has a smushy head. I'm going to make him a little bit taller. I'm going to stop here for this. Then I'm going to show you how to animate it. All right, here we go. Love you. Number 1.